Hello, everyone. This is Tracy Quartermaine, and today we're going to be talking about General Hospital for the week of January the 20th. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button so YouTube knows the channel for sub fans. And we have a membership where you get early access to videos, exclusive videos, and so much more, including our live Zooms on Fridays where we talk about all the shows, all the spoilers, and have great conversations about everything we watched. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about General Hospital. We only got 4 days. The inauguration is Monday, so General Hospital, Young the Restless, and Bold and Beautiful will be preempted. Days of Our Lives will come on per usual. On Tuesday, Willow voices her regrets. Sunny and Ava clash. Sasha updates Maxie. Tracy stonewalls Anna. Carly is grateful to Brennan because I'm sure, he got Michael into the clinic. Wednesday, Isaiah presses Sunny, probably because his heart issues he's been having. Jason plays Peacemaker. Lucky and Elizabeth gain some insight. Lulu and Dante spar. Christina hosts a reopening of Charlie's. On Thursday, Rick comes through for Ava. Lucas and Jocelyn compare notes. Laura learns of a possible threat. Natalia gets through to Sunny, probably about his heart situation. And Matt gives Cody some tough love because Cody's a piece of crap. I'm so tired of that character. They need to send Cody out of town or have him get a visit from Cyrus because I'm tired of Cody. I like Cody and Lulu for a minute when he had that moment. I felt like they had a lot of chemistry, but him going back to gambling, it's just like, anyway, moving on. Friday, Tracy lays down the law. Brennan surprises Carly. Nina encourages Willow. Lulu gets a tempting offer. And Trina visits Kai. So with that, I want to talk about what happened this week on General Hospital. I took some notes on sort of like the highlights of things that I wanted to talk about. So I'm gonna give you my quick take. So let's take it to Take Me Off. And let's see. Isaiah saves Michael and tells Portia it's time to bring in the police. So I know we're moving slowly towards February sweeps, which begins on January the 30th. So usually the week before sweeps, things really kick into high gear. So I need everybody to start talking to each other. We need for Sonny and Carly to find out there was an attempt on Michael's life, about the digitalis. Everybody has pieces of the story like Felicia had, but nobody's really converging in on what needs to be talked about. I really wish that Lucas told Sonny and Carly about the attempt on Michael, because Michael should have guards around his room, not just like Willow might be there, or Carly might be there, or Sonny might be there. He needs a guard at that door. And I fast forward whenever I see Lucky. So I don't know how you guys have been enjoying Lucky on the show, but I was excited until, he didn't want to be with his kids and he wanted to go back to Africa. And he's like, yeah, I love Liz, but yeah, I still want to go back to Africa. And just all of that unnecessary drama, even him playing cards for weeks with Sidwell, that worked my last nerve till I just don't care about Lucky anymore. It was fun to watch Tracy be a true Quartermaine. I feel like the Quartermaines are like the Newmans or the Abbotts. They're like a family that's like the family on the show. And a lot of times as fans over the last couple of decades, since the 90s, the Quartermaines were truly a major part of the show. The 2000s and 2010s, it's been sporadic. So it's nice to see that the writers are sort of going back to making the Quartermaines a force to be reckoned with. And instead of having somebody like Just Sonny being the Corinthos family is the powerhouse family. We get Tracy showing what Quartermaine power really is. So that was fun to watch, and it's fun to watch Tracy put everybody in their place. It was amazing to see Jason choose his family over Sonny and Carly. I'm like, that wasn't Jason Morgan, that was Jason Quartermaine that did that. So it was nice to see Jason not being stone cold, actually showing emotions and thinking for himself. Joss was the most annoying character of the week, tipping off Cyrus. I think it's pretty annoying that anybody can pretty much be outside the interrogation room in a police station, and barging in and doing all the things they do on General Hospital. I'm like, um, yeah, if it was a real police station, you couldn't just barge into an interrogation or anything like that. That's pure soap drama. Yeah, it don't work like that. Um, but Joss demanding that Cyrus put in jail with no proof. I'm like, sit down. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just making things worse. Which we're so close to February sweeps. That was the whole point, to make things worse. Cody was also a quick fast forward every time he was on screen. I was coming around to Cody with him and Lulu, and then him finding out him and Sasha were cousins and all that, him and Mac finally becoming father and son. I was finally ready to accept Cody as a real character on the show. But now they backtrack to the kind of Cody stories I didn't like. Fans on social media said they felt sparks between Chase and Willow. And, there's calls for, we want Drew and Willow. And we don't want Drew and Willow, we want Chase and Willow, because that even though it shouldn't matter, when Chase finds out Brook Lynn had a kid with Dante that she never told him about, he's going to feel hurt and betrayed. And then Willow's going to find out that Drew's been sleeping with her mother. She's going to feel hurt and betrayed. So there is a chance that Chase and Willow, I don't think Chase is the kind of person who have an affair, but I do feel like they could gravitate towards each other because they do have that chemistry and spark. And I would love to get Chase away from Brook Lynn because I said it on our members live. I'll say it here. I'm we need a Brook Lynn with a good fashion sense. We need a Brook Lynn that does not wear a hoodie to bed. She was literally in a hoodie, fully clothed and under the covers in the bedroom scene with Chase. And I'm like, you need a new line of work, or you need to go to the Hallmark channel, or you need to go to, one of those other channels that's like squeaky clean. This is like ABC. This is like regular TV. It ain't HBO, it ain't Max, it ain't Peacock, none of that. So they're not going to allow actors to do but so much. But it seems like Amanda, who plays Brook Lynn, is barely doing the bare minimum of what's required of her character, who's married in a relationship with Chase. And I would really love to see Chase with someone who, doesn't have on the chastity belt. Just be regular, just be normal. I know she got married. I know she had a kid. He got married, he had a kid too. But this is your job. Nobody's asking you to do anything for real. It's not, I'm going to say the word, but it ain't triple X. So if she doesn't want to be a soap opera actress, then that's my else to do the job. But anyway, moving on. I am now convinced that Drew is not Peter in a mask. I'm convinced that Drew is Shallow in a mask. Yeah, that ain't Drew. That's Shallow. And they did mention Peter's name this week, and then they mentioned Shallow's name this week. So it is possible. The only question is, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because you, if you're a member and you watch the lives, you know that sometimes, yeah, I can get pretty raunchy with my language on how I describe these situations. So, yeah, I can't get raunchy on regular YouTube and just say what I want to say. But I'll just say that if Drew really is Shallow in the mask, Willow should know. And I'm going to leave it at that. Willow comes around and lets Sunny and Carly see Michael, and Michael is woken up in tremendous pain to make the decision we know he's going to make. He's want to go out of the country to do the surgery because this is his exit storyline. Tracy is arrested. I think that she has a Quartermaine lawyers. That's not going to be a big deal for her. And congratulations, happy birthday. Jane Elliott, who plays Tracy, turned 78 this week. 78. She does not look 78. You know, I would give her like early 60s, but not 78. She's almost 80. So, congratulations, Jane Elliott. She looks great. She moves great. You know, I hope to see her for many more years on General Hospital. She definitely can be the matriarch of the Quartermaines, but I was shocked to see her actual age because she looks so much younger. And I also want to talk about Kai and Trina. So I've seen a lot of people say they don't like Kai and Trina, that they think Kai and Trina is boring. And then I've seen just as many people say they love Kai and Trina and they're refreshing. And I'm on more the refreshing side. Kai and Trina have a natural chemistry where, you know, just them smiling at each other is just so cute. We don't need every relationship to be like with Spencer, where he dropped the paint on her and they were going back and forth and always arguing until eventually they got over all of that. You know, so they did a little bit of that with Kind and Trina, but it's actually refreshing to see a soap opera that is showing you a sweet love story blossoming. We know that Kai has some things in his past, which is why he has trouble sleeping. We know that Trina is pretty much being Stella, you know, that hopefully she'll just help him through it and it'll make them stronger and a better couple. But right now, it's nice to see that she's supportive. Everybody's worrying about his football career. She's worrying about him. This is like an old school, old fashioned love story that you would see on a Hallmark channel. So it's nice to see that rather than the normal, like what they're doing with Lulu and Dante, where they're always at each other's throats. Whereas in the January, 2025 preview, they said they're putting Lulu and Dante together, but they're also putting obstacles in the way. You know, with Kai and Trina, the obstacles are coming, but it's just so nice and refreshing to just see two good people, liking each other and, really going to that love direction. So I'm in the corner of saying, yeah, give me more Kai and Trina. And the worst kept secret on the show is Gio being Brook Lynn and Dante's son. And I just need them. I'm about to say something raunchy. Let me rephrase it. I want them, but I'm gonna tell you a hint of what I was gonna say. My mother used to always say, get off the pot," or if you're my age, you probably know the rest of that phrase. Um, we I know they're moving more towards it. I think by February sweeps, Brook Lynn will at least find out Gio's her son. Maybe even um, Chase will find out. I don't know how many people will find out, but I feel like they've got like part one will be February sweeps and part two will be May sweeps. So hopefully they do an info dump and everybody just finds out Brook Lynn and Dante had a son. And because, this is also be one of the monkey wrenches of keeping Lulu and Dante apart, and why they're probably making Lulu Brook Lynn's assistant. I just have this sneaky suspicion Brook Lynn's going to find out. And then because Lulu will be Brook Lynn's assistant, she'll find out and she'll probably be the one that tells Dante, you know, I think that's sort of like the direction they're going in, but I just need them to get there a little faster. Lulu wanting the job even after finding out Brook Lynn is the assistant. In real life, Lulu would have been like, "Oh heck no, I'm not, waiting hand and foot on Brook Lynn, her every need." But of course, like I said, they need them in the same vicinity. So when secrets come out, Lulu will probably be one of the first ones to find out. And I'll say lastly, I like Gene Sidwell. He reminds me of the way they brought Brennan in. Brennan was pretty much a villain working with Valentine with the whole changing of Sonny's meds, and he was about to kidnap Carly and all this kind of stuff. But Jen Sidwell could be the next like Helena Cassidy type character or Jerry Jacks type character. I hope they're setting him up to be a long-term villain versus short-term sweeps villain because they're really integrating him into the show in a way that he'll have longevity versus, him coming in and kidnapping Sasha and trying to get the diamonds again or whatever. No, they're doing it just like they did with Brennan. They're giving him roots. And, I think some people have said that they think he'll even turn out to be a Cassadine. Who knows? But I do think the actor has charisma. I liked him with Ava. Even though I want Rick and Ava together, I like um that spark he had with Lucy, the spark he had with Ava. I feel like he could definitely be a major power player on the show. And with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.